Hello guys, I think I am live now. Today is Thursday, Thankful Thursday. Let's call this Thankful Thursday. Thankful Thursday, Thoughtful Thursday, whatever the case may be. Herman, hello, how are you? It's good to see someone joining me today. I'm Dr. Priscilla. I am a native English speaker, and I'm really happy to be here with you today to talk about a few things I hope that you will find of interest. Today is my mother's birthday. Unfortunately, she is not here with me for me to celebrate that day with her, but she is in my heart and she is in my thoughts. So for those of you that are watching me today, thank you. For those of you who have said happy birthday to my mother, thank you so much for your thoughtfulness and your kindness. Today, I'm going to talk to you about grammar in terms of being able to speak confidently and fluently with English. Let me know in the chat if this is a topic that is of interest to you. Let me know if this is a topic that is of interest to you. I have my cell phone up here so that I can quickly scroll through to see your comments and questions that you may have. So let's find out who is watching with me. So again, my hand is up and I'm at my cell phone. This is what I'm doing now. Remember, I said that it's easier for me to type with my keyboard than it is for me to try and talk and write with my cell phone. I know that I'm live because I can see it live. I just don't see it on my cell phone. So I am trying again to look for it. Okay, I just found it. So let me know who's watching today. Please type in the post below if you're watching. And I'm going to tell you about some freebies today. So let me see who is going to be interacting with me today. Let me see who is interacting with me today. How many of you are able to type the name of the country in which you are calling in from today? Calling in from means what country do you live in? That's what I mean when I say what country are you calling in from today? What country do you live in? I'm also planning to post this on YouTube. So let me go ahead and plan to record this message. Recording now. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Priscilla. I am a native English speaker and I live in the US. Looking behind me, I can see that there is a clock and the time here is 12:05 in the afternoon. This is time for lunch for many. Some of you are probably ready to go to bed. So a lot will depend upon where you live. I'm interested in knowing, where does anyone live today? Please type in the chat box where you live. This is going to be an interactive lesson. If we're going to have a lesson, it is going to be interactive. So please quickly type in the chat, where are you calling in from today? This is going to be an interactive lesson. Down on my cell phone. Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody that's sending the thumbs up. I really appreciate that and find those very valuable. However, what I find even more valuable is your comments. So please make a few comments in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me well. If you have any comments or questions that you'd like to make, that will be fantastic as well. Now I'm going to share my screen just for a second. Hello, Samula. Thank you so much for typing something in. And the fact that you're from India is amazing. Thank you so much. I really value and appreciate that. As you all are watching with me today, those of you that are watching, and for those of you that will watch the replay, I'm going to make some suggestions. I may repeat myself, but it is for the benefit of those that are not watching today and may have questions that would be asked if the person was live. So what I really would like to do is to find out who is watching. So please, everyone that is watching live today, please type the name of your country in the chat box. Could I get you to do that? Just type the name of the country from which you're calling from in the chat box today. And I'm going to type something just so I'll know where to look. It looks like I have one comment so far. And comment, I'm going to type hello. When I type something in the chat box, it gives me the opportunity to see how quickly a response can be made. My hello is there, which means that if your intention is to type something, you have that ability to do so now. So thank you again for joining me. Samuela, I really value and appreciate you. Oftentimes, I get messages from students, and I can promise you that if you are not a member of Speak Excellent English, rarely will I be entertaining your thoughts, questions, or comments in Messenger. So it is not necessary for you to send me a detailed message about anything because there isn't any correspondence or communication that I'm going to follow through with other than I'm going to send you the link to Speak Excellent English and ask you to communicate with me there. Today, I posted in the Speak Excellent English group. Let me try and share my screen with you. Those of you that are watching, let me share my screen and share my screen. I'm going to go to the Facebook page because on the Facebook page, I want to show you, this is my mother. Today is her birthday. Unfortunately, mother passed away last year, just before Thanksgiving in November. But what I want to show you is that over here to the right, if you look over to the right, you will have an opportunity to check out this book. This book is a student book. It's a student workbook. And the reason I posted this book here is because of a student. A student asked me about grammar, which is what I'm going to talk to you about today. But if you go to your Facebook page and click on NEF Advanced SB book, you will have access to this book. Now, what is the value of this book? If I'm still sharing my screen, and I believe that I am, you will see some of the information that is in this book. Then I'm going to talk to you about grammar. Okay, this is what it says, New English File. And this is the student workbook. It is a complete workbook. So here in tomorrow's lesson, my plan is to discuss from this textbook what motivates you. It doesn't necessarily have grammar per se as teaching you grammar. At the age of, I don't know, 12, 13, most of us, at least English language learners, have learned the basic grammatical structures and how to use grammar. Now that we know how to use it, the goal is to put it into practice. When you learn something and you put that something that you have learned into practice, this is when you become proficient. So for those of you who are looking to become proficient in speaking grammar, you're not going to get that from a teacher that is teaching conversational English. There is a distinct difference between the two. Grammar is subject content of its own. Conversational English is content of its own. However, it is inclusive of the grammar. To understand what you're reading, you have a foundation for grammar. That grammar comes first. So when you're asking teachers or coaches such as myself to teach you grammar, it's an impossibility to do that because first you have to have the foundation for grammar. What most of you need is active practice. I'd like to hear what your thoughts are on what I've said so far. I'm interested in hearing what your thoughts are on what I just said. So I'll give you a few minutes to have that sink in, what I just said, and then we can talk about it and discuss it a little further if that is of interest to you. So those of you who may get the opportunity to participate tomorrow, you will need to have read about Anne Pritchett, John Malkovich, Marcus Waring, and Paulo Coelho. Okay, Paulo is from Brazil. Let's see, Anne Pritchett is from the US, as well as John Malkovich. And Marcus Waring, or Waring, I'm not really sure, is from the UK, and he's a cook. So these four individuals have vast backgrounds, which means that it's varying, and they have lots of experience that as you read about them, you will learn more about them. Should we do any of these activities presented, some of these we will not be able to do because you would need to listen to a recording, and I don't have the recorder or the recorded conversation or the narratives presented, nor would we have time for that. But it asks us to look at highlighted phrases. For example, here is a phrase. It's a phrasal verb, and it's caught up. Caught up is a phrasal verb. One of the ways that you would know that it is a phrasal verb, first of all, it is two words. When we have two words together, and these two words separately means something totally different, and put the two words together, it means something else. This becomes a phrasal verb. As a conversationalist in English, you will learn lots of phrasal verbs to expedite your speaking. Comfort zone is also a phrasal verb, but this isn't what I'm talking about right now. But you will be asked to refer to all of these blocks of information that is highlighted. Now, the content for today. Let me see who's ready to hear the content for today. Let me hear you say, I'm ready. Let me see you type, I'm ready. Anu says, hello. Hello, Anu. I'm waiting for you to type, I'm ready. Hey, LaShandra, thanks for joining me today. So today we're talking about conversational English versus grammar. Conversational English versus grammar. So I want to see how active you guys are going to be today and type in the chat, I'm ready. You're ready to hear what I want to tell you about grammar. Please type, I'm ready. Just so that I know that the syncing is about the same time, I'm going to type, I'm ready. And I want you guys to follow along with your comment. Just type ready or I'm ready. I'm going to type ready, R-E-A-D-Y, and press send. All right, so I have sent ready. I hope you guys are ready. Remember what I often tell you guys, learning is not a sprint, it is a marathon. You will need to do things and be in for the long haul. You are not going to learn anything in a short period of time without investing something of yourself, like your time. Some of you may be able to invest money. And if you're able to invest money, that is always a good thing because you will definitely get what you're paying for. So I want to encourage you all to invest what you can so that you can get the maximum benefit for the energy and effort that you are expending. Okay, so Talha has written ready or reply. Actually, that's neither one. It's reply. My eyes are just going way ahead of time. So let's see if I can see where I typed ready. And I know that you're at the same place that I am. Prasad says, good work, keep going. Bana says, hey guys, what's up? Sojo says, good work. And, oh, wait, guys, my mistake. Remember, I'm using my cell phone up here and my laptop is down here. So Samuela has typed, I'm ready. Yay, 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 yay. Okay, so let's dive right in. So here's the thing, Samuela. If you listen to me speak, or you listen to other people who speak English, especially if they're native English speakers and they live in America, when we speak, we do not pay that much attention to grammar. The reason is from elementary grades, we learn grammar. We have a book, we have worksheets after worksheet after worksheet. We learn what verbs are. We learn what nouns are. We learn what adverbs. We learn what participles are. We learn what articles are. We learn them just as if we were learning the alphabet. So that automaticity that happens with us, we don't have to think about it. We just do. When we're in middle school, maybe 5th through 9th, or even 5th through high school, we no longer focus so much on grammar. We focus on speaking. This is what is missing with English language learners. You have the opportunity from the teachers that are teaching you, which are usually not English speaking people, teaching you grammar. And they are very good at teaching you grammar. I will tell you, I am amazed at how many rules English language learners can recite. And the reason I know this is because when they'll ask me, why do I say this versus that? I don't know. It just sounds so much better. Then the English language learner, such as yourself, may say, but the rule says this. Ah, so I say to myself, you're absolutely right, because once I hear the rule, I understand the rule. The goal of speaking is to be understood. So it doesn't have to be perfect. And here's another thing. If your writing needs to be perfect, you need to practice. You need to practice. If you're writing, you have a thesaurus, you have a dictionary, you have lots of resources online that you can go to and get exactly what you need to help you create the perfect paper. How do I know? I know because of the many years I spent in school, and I needed to get papers nearly perfect to get the grade that I needed to move on in my coursework. But that's not necessary when you're speaking, because once it is out of your mouth, it's gone. The goal is to be heard and listened to. So for those of you who are interested in my course, hear your voice and not your accent. This is a great course for you to enroll in. It is a paid course. It is a great one for you to enroll in and practice. And the good thing is, if you are a member of Speak Excellent English, you'll get it for practically nothing. And you get a free class with me as well. On with my grammar. So I want to tell you that when you're learning to speak, the deficiency is for students who can't speak with fluency. And fluency sounds like what I'm doing now. This is what isn't fluent. This is what isn't fluent. I'm going to talk to you all about, you know, grammar in a lot of things, many things. Um, for example, it depends on the students, which students, you know. Now that is unintelligible. I have no clue as to what you want me to know. So as a coach, as a teacher, I'll ask you, tell me one thing that you want me to know. And it's easier for you to say, I want to speak English fluently. Okay, that I understand. If you say, I want to learn grammar, that I don't understand. I do understand the word grammar, but my question to you would be, which part of grammar do you wish to learn? Therein lies the difficulty for you. You don't have a particular grammar that you want to learn. You know what a noun is. You know what a verb is. You know what a synonym is. You know what an adjective is. You know those 8 parts of speech. You already know this. But you're thinking that if you are taught these things that you already know, that you're going to be able to speak. That's not true. The other thing that students that are English language learners are doing is just having a plethora of vocabulary words. Vocabulary words in and of itself is useless. If you have so many vocabulary words and you can't use them, it has no value. So the purpose of coming here, and when I say that I want you all to respond in 5 words or more, this is why. Now, let me take a quick look to see if there are any comments that I need to speak on. And then I'm going to give you an activity. So here's the activity. I want some of you to write a complete sentence that consists of 6 words or more. I want some of you to give me a vocabulary word. It's okay if you can't spell that word correctly. I'll try to make sure I understand the word. And we will proceed. Again, this opportunity to speak English is not a sprint. It is a marathon. For those of you who have participated in previous classes, you should already have sentences ready or a vocabulary word. So now I'm waiting for those vocabulary words. I'm going to wait maybe another 30 seconds to see if anyone is going to give me a vocabulary word. I'm scrolling through my phone to see if there's a response. And of course, if there's not any participation, this means that everybody is good where they are. And you don't need anything further from me. I don't see anything else added to the dialog box. We're down to 15 seconds. And I'm going to type in thank you, THANK, thank you. Now, once I see my thank you, I know that I have posted, and that would be the same for anyone else that was going to post anything. So, as it appears, there isn't anything else that anyone is posting. So I want to say thank you guys for joining me today. I am going to be on Friday for the live class. If you have not participated, if you're watching the live stream and you have something that you'd like to add, and I think that it will bring value to the live class on Friday, I will invite you to the live session. I was going to show you how to use your vocabulary or to change your sentence structure. However, since there isn't anything written, I see that Anu has said hello. I said that I'm ready. I said that I'm ready. I said goodbye. And now let me see if my goodbye has come up. As soon as I see my goodbye, I will know that I have given all of you time to type something. in the chat. And I refreshed my page. I just refreshed my page. I have 7 comments. 1, sorry. Noah says sorry. Not sure if that's your word. And I don't see my goodbye. So where is it? I am ready. Like. Okay, I see my thank you now. It just popped up. So for those of you that were participating, thank you so much. I'm Dr. Priscilla. I am the CEO and founder of Speak Excellent English. It is always a pleasure to join you guys live. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave feedback on any video that you watch. The more videos you watch, the more opportunities you will get to join me in live session. Take care, everybody. Bye for now. So Noah has asked, can you give me what time do you have class? Noah, that's a very great question. And here's the thing about your question. My classes are not scheduled. My free classes are never scheduled, or rarely are they scheduled. My paid classes are at the convenience of you. The paid classes are at a time that is convenient for you. The free classes are at a time that is convenient for me. So if you're interested in a paid class, I'd love to talk to you about a paid class. If not, if you participate in the activities that I post frequently in the Facebook group, you will actually know when I have the free classes. When things are given to students for free, they don't usually value things that are free. So I do the things for free just to benefit me so that you can help spread the word that you know of a teacher that can work with individuals. All right, guys, since no one has posted anything else, it was my pleasure to join you today. Take care. See you guys soon.